being part of a kind of opening up in Israel towards what happened in recent history. Some call it revisionist trend in historians, intellectuals. Do you think it'll happen more and more? There wasn't a lot of criticism of your movies. There wasn't.
There wasn't. You think if more films will be made?
There'll be more talk about things that happened in the past.
No, I think there will be less. I think good sign of a healthy country might be that the culture deals with everyday problems, banal problems, family, love life, you know, kid stuff, divorce, whatever, like anywhere else. And when you're obsessively concerned with political issues, scars, it means you have a long way to go. And I think that in a way it is, films are getting better, but the interest in local subjects are reducing. And it's becoming more and more private stories of the filmmakers, stories they want to tell in life, in a normal country. And this is a natural process, I think, and this is how it's going to be. This is what I believe.
2 days before your movie, another movie dealing with the subject of Israeli invasion of Lebanon, this time from 2006, war in Lebanon.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different story. It's set against the background of the bombing and everything, a small story, a small movie. Do you think we'll have to wait another 15, 20 years for debate about 2006 bombing, as some would say, indiscriminate use of force against civilians?
No, it will take less time.
Is it happening already?
Yeah, I mean, it's a completely different issue. The discussion about the 2006 war was immediate. In the media, of course, the media is completely different. If you try to compare it to what it was in the beginning of the 80s. And during the Second Lebanon War, everything was already out. If I just take, for example, how many people refused in battle to go into villages and to fight, and it was out. Some of them turned up heroes because they saved their friends' lives and everything, and it could have never ever happened in my generation. I mean, if you would refuse, you would have been banned out of society probably, you would have to leave the country, you would be considered a traitor. And now it is so different, you know, and the army is being shown really, as we say, naked completely, and it was not a very flattering war. So this is why I think is one of the major reasons that my film was received without any debate, because it was like I think people in a way, the audience, they came with a state of mind that, okay, listen, we've seen everything. You can't surprise us anymore. No big deal, you know. Everything you will show us is, okay, we've heard worse.
Is there a particular reason for this, or was this just a gradual process which took time to...
It's a long process. It started at the period where my film takes place, in the beginning of the 80s, and it went on, and what I said is that it's like most of it is the completely disbelief and the broken relationship between the audience, between the public and the leadership. And I mean, it is going worse and worse. You see just how corrupt leadership is. and for example, all three leaders who were responsible for the Second Lebanon War, it was just 2 years ago. They're out. You know, Prime Minister out because of bribery and money issues. Minister of Defense banned. Nobody knows where he is. It was just 2 years ago. Head of the army kicked out because they learned that he sold all his stocks in the market the night before the war. So they all disappeared, you know, as if they didn't exist. 2 years ago they were all in power. They're nothing now.
Just one more question. Yesterday you talked about uncool anti-war movies. Which ones are uncool? Which ones are good in your opinion?
There are a lot of good anti-war movies, but the most resembled one to real war as I see it is Full Metal Jacket, especially the second half of it is it is like real life, you know, and Apocalypse Now, the director's cut is a total masterpiece for me, and those are my favorite two all-timers, and I don't know if it's a war movie, but I think that it's a comedy that will stay forever, and Dr. Strangelove, of course, and for me, the influence for this film was definitely not from movies, but more from literature, where they can take the war issues and they just take it to the extreme, like Catch-22, William Starion's The Adventures of Wesley Jackson, Slaughterhouse-5, MASH. Okay, this would be, you know, when you take an angle and you look on the irony of things.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.